Okay, we are ready for round 2 of Top Cut. This time we're going to be watching Ice Ice Baby versus Boreal Phoenix.
Are we ready? Are we sure we're ready for this?
Are we though?
Are we?
Are we? I don't know, I think we are.
Oh, maybe. I think do you know anything about these teams? I know a little bit about one of them, but...
Ice Ice Baby is pretty established in Loic. They played
Okay.
quite a few times.
Alright, what do
Boreal
you know?
You know about Boreal Phoenix.
I know about Boreal Phoenix. I was on an expedition last night trying to find stuff for our back end here, but what I do know about them, they're fairly new. They haven't participated in a ton of tournaments, but their results are pretty promising. I'm very excited to actually get the chance to see them play. I've heard good things.
Yeah, so far, if they're new and they're already in Top Cut, that's super impressive. So I am very excited to see what they do. However, Ice Ice Baby, very established in this tournament. So I don't remember any specific weird quirks. I think they just play well.
They have the baby icon and they do things.
And they are baby.
Yeah, they are baby.
The icon's lacking a little bit of ice. I'm not gonna lie, considering about 2/3 of the name is ice. But
yeah, I think a little bit more baby. Maybe a little less baby, a little bit more ice.
Let's go to the maps real quick. I think it's worth talking about the maps for this set. Starting with the reef. You like the reef, I don't.
I love the reef!
Yeah, well, you know, frontliners versus backliners, so the reef zones will be pretty interesting. But however, we don't really know what comps we're going to be seeing for these teams. Good thing the match is literally just starting, so...
We need to bring Brush back, because I have made a promise. I will call Brush Big Slappy for you guys.
Oh, goodness.
I
hope they aren't playing Brush, then.
I've made a promise to my fans.
Alright.
Ooh, we have a Nautilus and a Dynamo! Orange Enzap!
Orange Zap, wait a minute.
Woo! Yeah! Woo! More weird pigs!
I'm liking BP's comp with it's a lot of like just defensive, overwhelming power with the sniper, the dynamo, the armors, the knot.
The sniper as well. They've got a lot.
I think their comp's definitely overwhelming.
I'm in love with the Orange Enzap pig though. I gotta admit.
Not something you see.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness, the wipe.
How
Ice
dare
Ice
you
Baby.
doubt the Orange Enzap? How dare you doubt the Orange Enzap?
I will always doubt the Orange Enzap. If you're playing well, cool. I don't know, Ice Ice Baby kind of falling apart a little bit with this
incredibly good
defense
start.
they're trying to do. But yeah, regardless, good start. Boreal Phoenix just wants to get the zone, get the penalty up.
That Booyah is absolutely going to take at least one of those and stop that timer from ticking, which I think is important to consider, is that at least they're not scoring points right now.
I think what Boreal Phoenix wants is a lot of map control, because once they have that, I think their comp is really going to shine.
Yeah, absolutely. I think once they get control, it's going to be kind of hard to uproot them, but until then, they kind of have to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing some specials coming out from the side of Boreal Phoenix. They do have armor on, but the missiles did just come out from Ice Ice Baby's side, so there's not a lot of opportunity for them to flank or anything. They did get control very briefly, which does put the penalty on, which I think is very, very important here. They do, and with the full control here, ends up going down to the Dynamo. Now we're going to kind of see this team comp shine as they start to kind of get more control over the map. It's going to kind of be like weeds. It's going to be hard to kind of pull them out, but
yeah,
they did just go 2 down.
But they're keeping the zone. They're still getting points regardless.
They're holding it for a pretty good amount of time here.
Popping the armor. I don't know if this is going to help them too much. There's a little bit of a panic. But Ice Ice Baby looking to push up a little bit. They want the map control first. So.
Yeah, they still got that lead.
But we did see a little bit of Boreal Phoenix's comp kind of shine in a lot of turf control. And it worked pretty well.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared, excited to see how it would be kind of in full swing. We are seeing the bomb rush here coming up from Boreal Phoenix as they try to get some turf down and get control. At least they get some kills, get some picks, trying to get some paint down so that they can at least stop the points from being popped. Booyah coming out from the Dynamo. 2 down on both sides, making this an effective 2v2.
Dynamo on bridge would have been strong, but he does fall, unfortunately. We are seeing a fight here on the edge of the map.
Here we have a flank coming in. Nautilus
very
is gonna
good
respond though.
reaction. Incredible
And it turned
trade.
into a train.
Considering the jump was on him, that was a good trade.
Nautilus noticed just at just the right moment what was happening. Ooh,
Immediately.
Dynamo coming in for the flank is gonna get the pick on Sheik there. And
That's what I was
goes
talking
up.
about. Now that they have map control, that Dynamo's gonna
This
really
is
go
an
in.
incredibly aggressive Dynamo with the
Incredible.
triple.
It works out, even though he died.
Dynamo
However,
on
Ice Ice
the
Baby took
ramp.
the zone.
Who will he kill?
Yeah, someone stuck behind and took the zone. Now they're getting points. I think Boreal Phoenix needs to watch the zone a little bit more if Ice Ice Baby's gonna be pulling off stunts like that.
Oh,
Does unfortunately go down.
almost makes it out there. They do have the armor on their side now. 2 down on Ice Ice Baby.
They gotta watch the zone. Someone's on it. Not quite. Yep, there it is.
If they keep rushing zone, however, they're going to put themselves in a really bad staggering position. And with how we've seen this Dynamo playing before, I think it's going to end up being a lot more in their favor.
Sniper went down. I wonder who could have taken that out.
Dynamo popping Booyah over at Tree.
Dynamo on bridge is gonna be good.
Oh, and the roll kill!
Unfortunate on stream.
Love to see it.
We are seeing some points going down really quickly. I
This
think Ice Ice Baby
Dynamo-
needs to go in. Oh goodness.
Oh my! Every time
Nice kill.
Godzilla is just. Oh.
Ooh,
Dynamo.
they need zone. They can't get penalties right now. They want the win right now. Sniper's on the zone.
It's so close.
They gotta get someone else on.
The bomb rush coming out is
They
gonna.
just gotta get it. Dynamo needs to be on zone.
It's so close.
Very good secure win
Excellent.
by Boreal
Excellent
Phoenix.
special there coming out from that sniper.
And like I said, Boreal Phoenix, once they had the map control, they were in. They had it secured.
They have. I was not expecting this Dynamo to be that aggressive.
Oh, for sure. You
But,
always
like,
think they're
look
gonna
at-
sit back and just
Oh
kind of keep
yeah,
zone.
but with the Charger and the Nautilus already being like Nautilus isn't really a backline, but the Charger being the effective backline, Nautilus kind of providing that midline support. That Dynamo just went.
Absolutely.
Absolutely
are
phenomenal to watch. Very exciting.
TC Piranha up next. This is a map you really just gotta learn.
Yeah, it's not.
But-
Out of all the Piranha Pit maps, I think this is probably one of my better. I like it a little
Yeah,
bit more.
for sure.
Definitely not excited about the Black Valley coming up though.
Yeah, hopefully.
At least it's Rainmaker and it's not tower control like before, but still.
Yeah, but on topic of Piranha tower control, I think that Dynamo's gonna be strong again. I think the
it's
comps
coming
could
back.
work.
But also, now that we're saying this, it might not.
It probably won't, but I'd like to see it.
I'd
'Cause that
love to see
Dynamo,
it. Love to see it.
with the knot, they're incredible players.
I think that comp works very well on this map that's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that I knew about Boreal Phoenix coming in is that they have really good mechanical skill individually. And I think we really kind of saw that shine when we were watching Godzilla and the Dynamo there.
But regardless, Ice Ice Baby definitely going for the more turf control in the last map. I don't know if it'll work here. I think they're going to change things up a little bit. Hopefully.
I don't know. A good amount of turf control can ruin your day on Piranha TC.
Absolutely.
It's that map is a lot about kind of keeping control of the two definitive sides, and depending on like where the tower is, having control of whatever's like better for the moment. So I think the turf control would favor them here, but I agree. I do think we're going to see a little bit of a comp change now that they kind of have seen Boreal Phoenix's comp and how they play. They can kind of make adjustments to that.
Yeah, absolutely. We should be starting real soon. Oh, there it is. I am really curious to see how Ice Ice Baby. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how Ice Ice Baby responds to Boreal Phoenix's semi-unusual comp.
We are seeing the Dynamo again. We've got a remix instead.
Comp.
Ooh!
Yeah, they're changing it up a lot.
That is almost an entirely new comp coming out there from the side of Ice Ice Baby. I do think that the custom jet here is something I was kind of like thinking about. Early pick coming out there, also on the custom jet that we're talking about. Excellent timing. 2 down early for Boreal Phoenix, and we do have 3 down actually for Boreal Phoenix. Ray is on the board. There's a lot going well for Ice Ice Baby here.
Despite 3 down there, pushing a little slowly. Not a lot going forward. However, that Ray
really aggressive jet. The Dynamo, or not the Dynamo, sorry, the Nautilus there, managing to get the jet as well as lift and aggress the Ray. This man's absolutely off his rocker, and it almost pays off, but Ice Baby on the comms there managed to pile in and get him before anything too tragic kind of happened. Roller, oh, nice pick there coming out from Chemcat. Or on Chemcat, sorry.
I think what both teams want is to get past that elbow. The elbow is incredibly hard to get past.
Yeah, this is kind of like that weird, difficult part of Piranha Pit. This kind of relies on having a lot of control.
Two specials. Someone has to get on tower. No one's around the elbow either. Tower Rider needs some support.
That Ray is effectively forced a lot of Boreal Phoenix kind of out of position to deal with the tower, but at the same time, because their Tower Rider went down, it didn't end up being too catastrophic. You do see 2 down on the side of Boreal Phoenix. The remix, incredibly impressive positioning, isn't going to quite pay off.
And slowly but surely, SS Baby is pushing. They're keeping a good offense despite the points that they're kind of lacking. Boreal Phoenix still hasn't had an opportunity to push in this match.
This Nautilus, I'm just watching him in the background, is living through like just absolutely everything they throw at him.
Popping the armor on Boreal Phoenix's side. I think this is their time to turn around the match and take the tower. Especially
Here comes Godzilla with the Dynamo. He's looking for the kill. Not Ray though. Oh,
that's gonna do it.
Such a tricky spot to kind of dodge Ray there, as you kind of have to go into Slick.
Regardless, 2 down with the Ray. Incredible kills.
Really, really nice. Good definitive Ray there from Armada. I'm gonna try and get a pick on the Dynamo. Is gonna make it out though.
I think what Ice Baby needs to do is just push ahead the tower more. They keep leaving it as soon as they're trying to push. Especially with the Ray going on.
It's kind of hard, I think. They need to, in this situation now, there's a 3 down. So I was just going to bring up, they need to get more than 2 people.
Yeah.
They need to get more than 2 people to kind of get past that checkpoint, and this is the first time they've kind of had that. And they're kind of proving my point as I'm saying it. They do have armor on
a really good spot.
He doesn't quite get the direct there. It looks like he's almost playing a little bit safer. I'm not sure if it's because of the positioning that they're in, or if it's just the map.
They got like the high ground. They want to keep it.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Ooh, that almost went. That remix almost went down. That almost turned out in the favor there of the.
Boreal Phoenix starting to push. That Ray's a little early. I'm not gonna lie. It might be.
Yeah,
one down.
It's hard to say what's going to happen.
And behind. Oh, that's a bad spot.
It's only 2v2 now.
Oh, Ice Baby taking the tower away. They're not going to let him push.
Dynamo here trying to answer.
That's going to slow him down a little bit.
I think they're having a bit of an issue to figure out who exactly needs to be on tower for Boreal Phoenix.
Exactly. I keep
seeing
them switch it out.
And
I think it needs to be heavy.
I think either heavy or the NZAP. NZAP can ride a tower pretty well.
Well, I play heavy. I normally ride towers, so I think that's what they need to do.
Yeah, I think it also depends on the team whether you have the backline or the support on tower. I know that my team, we prefer to have our support on tower, which lets the backline get into like positions that are either better for jumps or for aggression or whatever it may need to be. I think it's one of those things you kind of have to figure out as a team.
Yeah.
You know, like they might not. It takes time to figure these things out.
Ice Baby still keeping the lead. With 45 seconds left on the clock, I think Boreal Phoenix has proven that they can make a quick comeback. So I'm still interested to see how they deal with this.
They do have specials. And they... Oh! That's Junior going for the remix. They do have the tower though. Dynamo getting a nice good kill. Looking to try and find the double. Isn't quite going to connect. Roller is going to take him out.
And that's a weird position to be in. That roller.
Oh, that's
that could have happened.
That almost was a catastrophe there for Boreal Phoenix.
Like I said, Boreal Phoenix.
They're at checkpoint. Wow, things are looking rough. They do have the Booyah Bomb, but if they pop that in favor of going on tower, it might be a problem. They do have someone else on tower. Booyah Bomb does come off. The Inkjet is forced to back off. Other Booyah Bomb comes up. Is it going to be enough though to get past this checkpoint?
Everyone on tower survived. However, they still secure the lead.
Ice Ice Baby really, I don't, no, they didn't. Ice Ice Baby kind of had like this, like they were really persistent in how they pushed. They didn't quite make it far, but their persistence, time and time again, it both wasted time on the side of Boreal Phoenix and kind of allowed them to kind of keep that lead because they spent so much time like just kind of hanging out in that weird elbow area. Which it's kind of risky to stall things out like that, but like if you can defend it, because the only risk really with stalling it out is that they get one good push and just you have to like end up playing really risky at the end to try and come back. But I think what Ice Ice Baby did well there is they stalled for a long amount of time and they held the defense good in the end.
I think something to credit too is the comp change they had definitely allowed for more aggressiveness. It helped them push the tower a lot more because most of the game, while they weren't like totally pushing, they were playing very aggressive.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what we're gonna do heading into this match 3 on Black Belly on Rainmaker. I think that the aggression on the side of Boreal Phoenix is going to end up paying off a little bit more here, especially because of how flat that center area is for Black Belly, and like just like I think they have a good chance to like I think the Dynamo will do well here. There's not a lot of height difference, but I still think Dynamo I want the Dynamo. I'm sending Dynamo thought waves to them. It was like the Octobrush Ink Brush thing from before, the slappy combo. I'm sending them Dynamo energy.
I'd like to see it happen. That Dynamo's definitely been a fan favorite for viewers. It's always a fun weapon to watch.
It's so exciting seeing an aggressive Dynamo play.
Yeah, for sure.
It's such a satisfying weapon to watch, I think, just because of how like heavy the swing is and how hard it hits.
All right, looks like we're beginning Rainmaker on Black Belly with a 1-1 score. It'll be interesting to see who takes the lead because so far this has been a really close set.
Is that a squeezer? We have the orange ends up coming back, and we have the squeezer.
No Dynamo.
Oh, I think that's going to be their Dynamo player on the squeezer. I could be mistaken. It is not. It's not. Interesting. All right. Well, I'm very excited to see what they do with this. I don't think I have not seen Bubbles run on Rainmaker in a while. So I'm not sure how it works. That's a really early Stingray there coming up from the side of Ice Ice Baby as they pick up the Rainmaker and try and get some points.
C-Jet gets Ray so quickly. And Ice Ice Baby jumping in. They're ready to push.
They got really lucky.
Spot.
They got really lucky with those jumps. Those are some really aggressive jumps. They got lucky that they got the picks to kind of back those up as Boreal Phoenix did go 3 down there. They do have the Ray here coming out to try and prevent any more pushes from happening. The Rainmaker is gonna live as that. Oh, the Ray is getting harassed there. Is that the Junior?
I think they just need to move because Boreal Phoenix is very spread apart. Yeah, they just gotta go and get points now. The earlier the better. However, they do get flanked, but
the Squeezer flank
doing a good job identifying that threat.
And the orange ends up.
Saw him immediately.
Ooh. That was close. He almost got that.
He saw that. I don't know about this positioning. He might be holding on to the shield, but is it worth being there? He is waiting for his teammates. His teammates are coming in.
No, yeah, they're coming back. This Charger is down on the side of Boreal Phoenix, which means they don't have Stingray for a little while.
Yeah, Ice Ice Baby has the missiles and the Ray is close.
Got that information. That Ray they have a lot of information on where they are. That Ray is gonna be very
pop it. They're gonna pop it.
This looks like it's gonna be a fairly easy kill there going out on the Rainmaker as this Junior is incredibly aggressive. Mango is he is
good on him for carrying too, because I think having the L3, the Zap and the
I thought he was gonna go through box for a second, which is like it's a little sneaky Rainmaker. I don't think a lot of people remember that the box is there on this map.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people will forget that, and you kind of sneak back up through it. We're seeing the Stingray out on the side of Boreal Phoenix. Isn't gonna get the pick as they managed to jump out. Emir here looking to try and get some control over the half pipe. Potentially, I think they might be looking to go push through the side. They do have bubbles, which would be very beneficial to fighting in this kind of close quarters combat area. But the Stingray comes out, 2 people in mid coming around behind, trying to choke Boreal Phoenix.
Great opportunity. If they can get that jet down, that might be it. They might be able to just go in. That jet's being delayed now.
Bubble and armor are coming out. The bubble's coming out again on a different choke. They just need to protect the Rainmaker, which is going to go down. The Junior.
That is a wipe still. They can just get popped.
They just need to get popped. They need to turn around and get popped, and they can very easily secure this game. The Nozzle is going to get the pick, however. Oh my.
Very close score.
Incredible work. Incredible work here coming up from Ice Ice Baby on the defense side. They are 2 down on Boreal Phoenix. They're probably going to have to back up from this push. Things are looking not too good right now. Charter trying to hold on to half pipe, but is going to have to back off.
Ice Baby taking the Rainmaker away from the fight. It's gonna move him over to the left side of the map, which hopefully will help them to secure their lead a little bit more, because now the score is super close.
Really nice bomb placement there. I do believe that was Squeezer that tossed that. I believe he painted behind him through the bomb. That was really well done.
Boreal Phoenix, 3 specials ready. Despite the Ray, I think they're gonna have to just go. And,
yeah.
Oh.
They still have a lot of time. I think they're getting a little bit excited here. They're kind of jumping the gun on their pushes.
Lots of members down on each team.
Oh, what?
1v1. This is an interesting 1v1. Very good move.
Oh, the trade!
Trade.
That was.
I don't know if that works out for either of them, however.
I mean, trades just kind of end up being that way sometimes.
Seeing that sniper in mid.
Trying desperately to pop the bubble for the Rainmaker, but can't quite get it on his own.
Oh, someone's gonna have
This
to help
junior,
the sniper.
this junior is so aggressive. Every time we've come to Boreal Phoenix's backline, the junior is right there following.
We're seeing a Ray from Ice Baby. Boreal Phoenix's Ray is also ready. That might cause a standstill.
Ray battle.
Yeah, whoever picks it up, they're gonna get raid. Hopefully
Yeah.
they're in communication. Like if they see that Ray.
Inkjet is going to go down on the side of Ice Baby. That is 2 people down. They are going to pop the Ray. The Ray is
Whoever's
not
holding-
available. The Rainmaker is the backline. They did not have the Ray available there for the counter Ray. But however, Boreal
They're
Phoenix
close.
is getting some picks. I think he's just going to wait to grab the Rainmaker. I think he's just going to
I
sneak
don't know
in.
if that's the move.
It might be.
Now there's no turf
Yeah.
control. That might be all they need.
Hold on. Here
This
it
is
comes.
close.
He's looking to sneak in. He's
One down.
still alive.
They need
They're-
that. They need that.
They need to get this pick. They need to get this.
So
Oh,
scary.
oh,
This
this
is
is
so
so.
scary.
Oh
He's gotta
my
go. He's
God.
gotta go now.
He's gotta go.
There's
He's
no
gotta
one,
just get the points.
but no
They're
one's
still one up.
communicating that. He thinks there's someone there.
There is, but I don't think they're close enough. Oh, why is he backed up
They
so
got 40
far?
seconds. They got 40 seconds. They still have enough
No,
time.
they have time. They have time. They got the kill there. They just
Ray's coming out.
Ray's coming out. This is good. Here, they're 2 down. 2
strong,
down.
stay strong.
Specials.
Are we gonna see it? Not quite.
Oh my. What? Oh, what is with
Oh.
what is with us in Rainmaker games today? Oh my.
Rainmaker. We said it
Oh.
before. Everyone in here is drinking Be Good at Rainmaker juice.
Everyone's drinking cause problems in Rainmaker juice. Look at the KA on that squeezer. Oh my goodness.
Incredible gameplay from both teams. I'm gonna.
Both teams are
Moment of
incredible.
That was just too much for me.
Oh, I have to go get my inhaler. I swear. Oh my! You guys are making me like I'm on the verge of an asthma attack. If I die, I don't. There's gonna be a lot of paperwork first and foremost.
You're
For
gonna
low
have to
ink.
die of Splatoon.
Yeah, that's the saddest death I think that we could dying because I was commentating for Splatoon and it was too exciting. All right, Mana Maria
Mana-
Blitz.
Yeah.
I think this is a pretty good map. I think I'm not a fan of Mana Maria, like personally, but like I can pretty decent map I think to play Clan Blitz on. I think we might be seeing the Squeezer again. I think that bubbles are an underrated special for clans.
Oh, for sure. Especially on this map with the street. It's really easy to just throw bubbles. It gives you lots of shielding.
Yeah, and you should kind of just stand in the center of one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, starting pushes on this map is pretty hard. I think bubbles are a really good option.
They're not only good for like the they're not just good for like being under the basket. I think they're really good on street here. I think a lot of people like don't realize that if you pop bubbles like kind of early into street, you have a lot of control that kind of lets you get through and like get kills.
Yeah, for sure. And I would like to see the Dynamo again, to be honest. I think it could be an option here.
So bad. I love that. I am drinking Love Dynamo juice today.
What is with the juice today?
I love juice.
We got an assortment.
We have an
We're
assortment.
a roller. We got Dynamos at home. Dynamos at home. V-roller.
No, I just took a drink of water. Oh. Well, it's the V roller and it's not the Kraken roller, which we've seen a couple times today.
He saw the Kraken roller twice.
We could have honestly.
He's gonna do it. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him.
He's gonna do it to him.
He's gonna do it to him.
Oh no, the armor though. The
Is
armor.
he gonna do it to him?
He's gonna do it to him.
2 down Boreal Phoenix aside, but it's gonna leave their high range weapons left, so I think they can
it's
still keep up the
2v2.
defense.
I think
And
that
this is
Squeezer's...
Blitz.
I have faith in this Squeezer.
Oh, 3 down on Ice Ice Baby. They gotta build a clam. This has been an issue we've been seeing. A lot of teams just don't build clams in time.
I think also we as a North America as a community, I don't think we know what we're doing on Clam Blitz, to be quite honest. I think that
are you
sometimes
wrong? No, you're not. But I don't.
not really. I think that sometimes we play Clam Blitz very brute force.
Yeah, a lot of baller pushes.
Yeah,
gonna see this clam, and by the way, he just kind of showed up.
He just kind of walked in.
Hi there.
And this is what I mean. We're brute force Clam Blitz. They don't have not a lot of clams here on Boreal Phoenix's side. They're still extending it. I'm surprised they are. I don't know who's fetching clams for them, but it's working. And this Squeezer is causing so many problems on the side here. I think this is gonna be the end of the push. They didn't really. While they got a lot of clams in there, they didn't really stagger tossing in the clams, which is a really common strategy to kind of keep the basket open longer. Here's a little tip for you for Clam Blitz. But if you have enough control, like we saw with Boreal Phoenix there, they did have the option to like just kind of gradually toss in one clam and then wait a little bit so that you can kind of keep the timer going for longer. It gives you a couple extra seconds. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds up really quickly. Yeah.
And time pushing is time your enemy isn't pushing, so like even just doing that on the most desperate push helps.
It helps
extend your timer.
And it gives your whoever's running back to get clams more time, especially when you don't have a lot of like incredibly fast weapons. Like not every team is running a brush that can just go walk back and grab like clams at any given time.
Yeah.
So
we're seeing some mid control coming back to Ice Ice Baby. They're ready for a push. The problem here is they have so many power claims. It's kind of hard to initiate. However, they are jumping. I didn't notice that person back there.
Yeah, I think the bucket snuck in there going through shortcut. They, however, are going to wipe.
You mentioned brute forcing as a tactic. I think Boreal Phoenix understands that. They just immediately coordinated and got rid of them.
And that's the problem with brute forcing. If you're too forceful, you're just gonna wipe. And as we've talked about before, anytime you wipe in Clam Blitz, it's bad news. You get, especially if you've opened the basket.
We're seeing armor from Boreal Phoenix trying to take back mid control. Lots of people on top. They're using that range advantage. Especially with that roller, they want to be on top. We're seeing a push from Ice Ice Baby. It could not be worth it. This is brute forcing again.
They don't have a lot of clams. They don't have a lot of specials to work with it, and they're now just giving Boreal Phoenix another clam to work with.
Absolutely. I think.
I'm not. I think they're about to have 3 clams on their side. Yeah.
I don't know if that's advantageous because now that gives away the position. I've had a situation on this map where you had too many power claims and you just couldn't initiate.
On the flip side, the specials, however, on their team, the Booyah Bomb, the Bubbles, those are getting charged for every second that they have those power clams.
Ice Ice Baby looking to go in again. Is it worth it? They don't even have a clam. They have one close.
I think they're just trying to. I think this is them trying to stop them from being able to get those clams. I think this is
It's more of an aggression, like get rid of those power clams.
Aggressive defense. Yeah, aggressive defense. They do have that clam there. I'm not sure if Mango's going to try and score it, nor do I think
that's going to be possible.
I don't think that's the good idea. I don't think that's the play there.
I don't know if that was intentional or not.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it happens. We all have.
Especially if they're trying to get rid of the power clams.
We all have our like moment of glory.
Boreal Phoenix taken back. Whoa, ooh, the roller flank. Good job. That was a spicy hit.
And he's looking for a jump.
Juicy hit.
The double, not sure. Do they have enough clams to score?
I regret complaining about no dynamo. I think they're prioritizing speed over anything else.
Yeah, they do manage to take the lead. I didn't think they had enough clams to do it, but I think those clams spawned like just in time.
Oh, he saw him. Ballpoint should have communicated a little bit better.
Ballpoint got it. Oh, where are they? Ooh, I didn't even see them there.
Yeah, they're doing some.
Ooh.
Really.
Oh my god.
They're moving. They get it in.
Oh.
Brute forced.
I don't even think that was brute force. I think that was just lack of communication on the side of Boreal Phoenix.
Ice Ice Baby.
It looked like they were all moving out of base before they managed to clean up the last player on the Ice Ice Baby. Excellent games though coming up from both teams. Amazing gameplay on both sides, honestly.
Yeah, regardless. The score is 3-1, but it feels so much closer.
It was
incredible games.
It was an absolute spectacle to be able to watch these teams go against each other. I really hope we see them again in the future Lowings and in future tournaments in
I
general.
look forward to it. So, let's see if the other match is done.
I think it is.
So next up, we are going to be seeing Calypso versus Ice Ice Baby. Calypsia? I need to know how to pronounce this first. What is it?
I think it's Calypsia.
Calypsia? That's it?
Calypsia? I think so. Calypsia? I don't know.
Someone chat knows. Someone let me know.
Yeah, someone yell.
Yeah, are we pronouncing it right?
Hey,
we're not about to
we're
not about to go 7 games.
Yeah,
Pronouncing it wrong.
you guys have a lot coming in. You need to tell us now. Are you ready for Hey, what are the maps looking like for these 7 games? I'm assuming we're not taking
You're gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to talk to them real quick.
It is Calypsia. Calypsia?
Calypsia. Okay, thank you.